Well, training camps have not even begun, and yet Matt Nagy is out here telling everybody that Justin Fields will not be starting. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, Matt Nagy to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms, guys, and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. As you can tell, I am pretty heated today because of the topic that we're going to be talking about. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get into it. So Matt Nagy has been doing his media tour this summer. Ever since he drafted Justin Fields, it feels like Matt Nagy's just got this weight off his shoulders and he's going on everybody's show and he's doing all these media interviews, and Matt Nagy is available for your podcast. Like, if Matt Nagy would come on this show, this would be great. The point being is he was on another show, this time on the Chris Collinsworth show, and Chris Collinsworth asked Matt Nagy, is there, Matt, a possible scenario where Justin Fields plays on opening night? And Matt Nagy flat out said no. Now, you might be thinking, Faiz, be honest, say the whole quote, okay? I'll get you with the full transcript here. This is exactly what Matt Nagy said to the question, is there a possible scenario where Justin Fields plays on opening night? Matt Nagy said, and I quote, no, I mean, Andy is our starter. And again, I can't predict anything, that's how it goes. I mean, there's so many things that can happen between today and that week one, but that Andy is our starter and Justin is our number two. And we're going to stick to this plan. End of quote. Now, after hearing that, you might be thinking, Faiz, he's saying something, but really not and true. But here's the thing. At the end, what did he say? Justin's our number two, and we're going to stick to that plan. Andy's our starter, Justin's our number two, and we're going to stick to that plan. Here's my problem with sticking to the plan. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with letting everybody know what your plan is. Okay? Because here's the thing. All right? If not for Bears fans' sake, why not just be non-transparent for your opponent? Why are you already letting the Rams know? Again, it's very early, obviously. They're the week one opponent where the season's still months away. Why are you letting the Rams know who's the starter? What's the point of saying who's the starter right now? Training camp hasn't even begun yet. Why, Matt Nagy, now can't you be vague and just say, oh, we'll see how things go. We'll see how training camp goes. Why do you have to say Andy's our starter and Justin Fields is our number two? Like, that's my only issue here. Is it's fine to have a plan, and I know this was going to be the Bears' plan because I told you Justin Fields is their prize jewel. The second they put Justin Fields out there and he doesn't perform, they're going to get fired. But if he does, he saves their job. So they're trying to hold on to the prize jewel that is Justin Fields as long as possible. Because let's say he sits out all this season, and now even if the Bears have a terrible year, Nagy and Pace can go to the front office and say, we haven't even seen Justin Fields play. How can you fire us? So he is their prized possession. And so my only issue with this is, why can't you be vague, Matt? When I need you to be vague. You're always vague when I don't want you to be, and now you're specific when I don't need you to be. So that's the only thing here. Look, I've been telling you guys this. Justin Fields should be the starting quarterback of this Bears team if he blows Andy Dalton out the water in training camp and he completely outplays him. I think it is a mistake if you sit him, just to follow the Kansas City model, just to do what you think you need to do instead of what is best for your team. If they are at the same level, again, I'll repeat it, that's fine, start Andy Dalton. I don't have a problem with sitting Justin Fields if he has shown you in training camp, in practice, that he needs to sit, or he's not better than Andy Dalton yet, because we know he will be eventually. That's my only gripe here. Here we go with Matt Nagy again saying, no, Andy's our starter, Justin's our number two, and we're going to stick to that plan. How do you think Justin Fields feels when he hears that? He's going to be like, wow, I got no shot this year to start at all. Because my head coach keeps going out there on every show and says, he's our number two. He's our number two. Andy's our starter. Yeah, we know. You guaranteed Andy Dalton the week one starting quarterback job. All right? That was a mistake. I told you it was a mistake the second you did it. And now you're literally starting Andy Dalton week 1 because you promised him you would. That's all it comes down to, folks. They're literally starting Andy Dalton week 1 because they promised him when they signed him, this was before Fields was drafted, that they would start him. I hope they're not stubborn. I hope they take a look at what happens in training camp. Again, don't take this wrong. I have no issue with Justin Fields sitting, but I need this to be a very fair evaluation in camp. All right? So let's see what happens, but let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me, as always. Thanks for watching.